Peace, 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 hotel, shalom, wholeness, stillness, abundance, love, light, health, you hear me? And all that other good stuff. But it's up to you to get there. Is your frequency matching your desired reality? We could talk to people all day, every day about things going on in our lives. More so the uncomfortable things that be going on, as well as the comfortable things. And the same question gonna come to play. Is your frequency matching your desired reality? Why is that important? Because it's a cosmic network available to all of us. How we tap into it is on us. You know, and the cosmic network is also known as the quantum field. And in my studies, through my research of the masters, whether it's Buddha, Yeshua, Muhammad, Einstein, Tesla, Da Vinci, Dalai Lama, Darwin, Jung, and other distinguished beings or figures who appeared on this planet that we have heard of or read about. What do they all have in common? Well, in my studies, in my research, because you got to do your own research, don't depend on nobody, you know, to know it for you. You're going to have to know it for yourself, and that's something that we need to put in motion for ourselves. You know, there is a thing called spiritual laziness, you know, and this ain't no time to just be taking what nobody else say, because it may not work for you. What work for some may not work for others. And the best way to know if it worked for you is through your own research. But what do they all have in common? From my research, they all access the genius available in the energy network, in the quantum field, or the cosmic network. And through that, they left a mark on our evolution. That's why we study them, to know what they knew. Some people see these figures in the form of admiration. Some people see these figures in the form of adoration. But most miss the true meaning, from at least from my research, most miss the true meaning of their appearance. Therefore, most miss the appearance of their real message. My point in saying that is because everyone, I repeat, everyone can access the information provided in the energy network, in the quantum field, if desired. Why? Because everything is energetically available for any one of us if we wish to draw or attract it towards us. What does that mean? That means that any one of us can tap in to that same source of information, to that same frequency that the information flows through, and pull it into ourselves to assess the information that was made available, or that is available in the quantum field. Why is that important? Because we can't let admiration or adoration blind us. You know, sheep. We hear that term a lot. The sheep. Well, it's the sheep that'll follow a shepherd blindly. But what if the shepherd don't know his or her way? You know. So my point in saying that was because the mission was to show us what was already there in the first place. So it's available to all of us. But how are you tapping in? We all equally are able to connect with the information that exists in the quantum field. Those that came before us, those that we read about, whether they was real figures or not, it doesn't matter. It's still a lesson that could be learned. We are all equally able to connect to the information that exists in the quantum field. If it was wrote about, that means many people know about it. My point is, they showed us a film. They showed us a film in which, through our lives, some people think their life a movie, and in some sense it is. But how many of us are able to pull back from the life that we live in and watch the movie that our life is playing out? They showed us a film in which we make and or design our own movie as actors, as friends, or foe of our own reality. Now, some of us may hear that and say, well, I can see myself being a friend to my own reality more quickly than I'm able to see oneself being a foe to my own reality. But in actuality, a lot of us may be a foe to our own reality, according to our thoughts, according to our beliefs, according to our actions, or failure to act. Why is that important? Because the only thing left is for us to discover what it is that we really want for our life. Out of all the information available, what are we connecting with? That's an important question. What are we connecting with? What are we connecting with? What do you want to do? What do you want to be? What do you want to become? Are you aware of what you're capable of? Are you aware of what you are? Are you aware of who you are? See, the real work happened in solitude. The real work happened through the work that you put in. And sometimes the greatest change comes from just believing in yourself. So, when your life, or the light of your life, can light the path for yourself, it becomes easy to light the path for others. This is what we're here to do. Some do it naturally, and like those I mentioned earlier, they came more synced, more connected, more tuned in, more tapped in, more turned on than others, and that's why we have examples through those. But what are we doing to tap in to get to the places that we want to go? What are we doing to tap in to acquire the things that we would like to have? What are we doing to tap in to live the life that we would want to live? Who are you? Are you the leading edge of the movement that's taking place in you? Or are you being pulled by the movement that's taking place in you? I repeat, are you the leading edge of the movement that's taking place in you? Or are you just being pulled by the movement that's taking place in you? As I leave us with these thoughts, I want to remind us to feel good for no reason at all. You know, but change just don't come from feeling good. You know, that's just part of it. Thinking good, that's just part of it. Acting good, that's another part of it. You know, change don't come from believing in change. You know, change comes from perceiving the change to be made. So it's a thought, it's a feeling, and it's an action. And inherently, we all have a natural ability to do that. What are you going to do to tap in? Well, as I leave you with that thought, stillness, abundance, love, light, health, and wholeness to the cosmic consciousness, family, and soul tribe. Salute to the new subscribers. Welcome to the family. With that, I'm out. Peace. My name is Sawu.